Yeah, no, there's more to it than that.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made them take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
The only place it's not illegal to drink on the sidewalk, if I remember correctly, is Las Vegas. Maybe New Orleans, Bourbon Street during Mardi Gras, but again, I could be wrong. Anyway.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Okay.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Curious.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
There's more to it than that.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Yeah, you do, but bartenders overhear things.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds.
So make sure.
And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Okay, so he wasn't lying about the poker game. Of course, he had no reason to, but still. It's good to confirm. And...
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Okay, let's go by... Carruthers finished taking his notes and everything. Let's go ahead and go check on Mrs. Patterson. It is right there, so we'll go back. Take a right, turn around, take a right, and make sure we don't accidentally drive over the crime scene itself. There we go. Oh! I just realized. Bukowski's not in the car. What? Where is he? Stefan, get in the car, you idiot. Get in the car, you dolt. Okay. It's like he's the one who's had a little too much to drink. Fine. Yeah, what do I gotta do? Get in the car. Thank you.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Sometimes it's true, but oftentimes there's 9 times out of 10 there's probably going to be more to it than that.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Help me. Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well.
Yeah,
Nice
exactly.
to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
Yeah.
All right, wise guy.
Comforting,
Have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
in quotations,
You can
comforting.
confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that.
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I
Boom.
feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Yeah.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Mm-hmm.
You expect me to believe that, woman? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hothead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. But I had no chance.
This is the kind of woman you always hope that you never end up in a relationship with. It's just never going to end well.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Now, she may actually be a nice person and just her outlook got soured.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Yeah, that's how do I put this? A dick move. Husband, a true husband, a real man who loves his wife would never do that. Would never make that proposition.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Being economical.
Yes.
Good, Lorna.
I'm sure you do,
You want to back that up, little man?
but I'm certain the $16,000 worth of life insurance isn't going to help out at all.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Mona.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
I don't know who to be more disgusted with. Her for her cold and callous attitude. Granted, her husband was treating her like dirt, so it's understandable if she's a little cold and callous. Or if I should be more disgusted at Sabo for less than a couple hours after the husband's not even cold, and he's already over there ready to jump her bones. And that's just freaking wrong right there.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Okay. Will do. Excuse me. But first, go to Shelton. Guy who owns that car.
Another musical favorite, brought to you by Bullseye Brand.
Okay. So there. Oh, it's just up the street. How convenient.
Cigarettes, Tex Williams. Now, I'm a fellow with a heart of gold, the ways of a gentleman, I've been told. The kind of fellow that would be.
I'm sorry, I love doing that. I love trying to drift these old freaking 30s and 40s cars like that when they have no business doing so. Guess we're gonna be waiting around for the guy.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
There we go. Whoopsie. That's not good. I'm gonna take a chill. Okay. Thought I could thread the needle, but get back here. Get back here, screwball. Come here.
All you do is wheel arches. Come on. No wonder he killed someone. Drive it like this.
Right.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Boom! Don't asshole get away.
Sorry. Forgive me. I know there's enough cursing in this game without me adding to it, but come on. One more good shot. There. Okay. Come on. Seriously, bro? Are you freaking kidding me? Get out of the way, people.
Head into the station. Go on. Get after it. Hold it right there, Sheldon.
How's a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get into a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
A man and a woman were standing next to him. You don't say. Let's go ahead and...
You know the way.
I'll go to the morgue.
Do we know where we're going?
You drive, Stefan.
He's in a hideaway in the Chicago suburb of Skokie, Illinois.
Now let's see what Carruthers has to say.
We could put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week. You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart. You're kidding me. Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes. He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
That's just his wallet and the letter. See what I mean? If you don't find the if you don't find the knife the first time that you're at the bar, then right there, instead of Phelps saying that we found one, I don't remember what it said, but you'll have to go back and look for it. Then you find it, and it all goes to pot from there. Stop here because I don't remember exact time. I have to wait until it's done saving. Okay. Yeah, there, which means I need to make the first big left, not that alleyway, but that one there, and then make a left. Hey, I'm driving here. And we will do this. Alright. Wait a minute. Whoops, I was going to the cafe. That's not where I want to go. I want to go there. Okay, I guess I'm taking the next big ride back onto Main Street. Quit honking at me. I'm just driving along like an idiot. Quit honking at me. Anybody coming? Anybody? Okay, knew that was coming.
Are you mine?
Yes, apparently I am. The best reactions by your partner for when you hit something or whatever is probably Roy Earl, but that's not for a while anyway. Alrighty, let's confront him.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the
I
grand
see you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him! Shoot him for God's sake!
Okay. Okay,
Too
buddy.
late, Sabo.
You better... Okay, you're shooting. Okay, he was okay. He shot at me, now I'm authorized to use deadly force.
I will shoot.
Got him.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Any police officer would tell you having to pull the trigger should always be the last resort. Always. Taking another person's life is not something that should be done lightly. It should never happen, but when police officers end up doing it,
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
let's have a beer. Anyway. Found everything. Found all the clues, all the questions. The damage to the vehicle, not too bad. City damage, not too bad. Mostly chasing Shelton. Case notes, another visit to Ray's, and you would have seen what Leroy was prepared to do to avoid jail. Because if you go back, if you have to go back to the bar and to find the knife after you visit the coroner instead of finding it the first time, Sabo will be there, and I don't remember if he shoots somebody, but you do end up in another chase like you did there.